YouTube, what is going on? It's your boy Menace coming back with another episode here of Ability Breakdown, where I break down Paragon The Overprime's heroes, their abilities, and how overall they should be utilized. Stay tuned at the end, guys, so you guys can see some exclusive playtest footage that was released to some of the partners here. But without further ado, let's get right on into it. Starting off with pretty much his basic ability, still is a melee fighter. He is not a range support. So be used to hitting that 1-2-3 combo. His auto attacks are pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. They feel real gritty and real heavy, so you definitely got that to look forward to. But nothing too much to talk about this, but we'll go straight into the next ability. His first primary ability, Advance, is when Steel charges forward. He does that charge that he does and knocks everybody out the way. I'm glad that I did this video today because now his ability got reworked a little bit where he gains his shield that will scale off of physical defense when you hit this charge ability. So it's pretty nice. It gives you a little bit more safekeeping when you're going in for that dive to disrupt, enemy plays or enemy positions, whatever the case may be. His second primary ability, Ironclad Wall, is pretty much just his gigantic wall shield that he puts down. Blocks all projectiles. I see a lot of players not really utilizing this to its full potential. Throwing it down early is going to be instrumental. It could definitely set your team up to position a little better. Could maybe block that rock that's coming to stun somebody. You never know. So don't be afraid to throw it down and just use it and allow you and your teammates to play around it. His third primary ability, Shield Bash. This has changed from, a couple other renditions of the Para Zombies. But instead of it stunning, it now does damage and it slows you down. So it's offering a little bit more utility than just classic hard crowd control. I'm personally okay with it. It's not a deal breaker for me. I like being able to have a combination. Now, if you look about it, I got a combination of a knockup from my Q. I can stop projectiles and I can slow enemies down. To me, that's a solid round package. And lastly, his ultimate ability, Unstoppable Power. It's when he comes down from the top ropes and knocks everybody up in the AoE. This is that game changer ultimate, in my opinion. I've always said in every Para Zombie I play, Steel is definitely paramount. He's definitely fundamental. He's definitely. I would recommend him playing for even the new players per se, just because his kit is real simple. You're disrupting. Your goal is to disrupt, whether it's movement, whether it's ultimates. Whatever the case may be, your job is to get in there and shake things up a little bit for your team to make it a little bit easier for them. Overall, a big thing that I see a lot of new players make as a mistake with Steel, it comes down to two things. The biggest one is positioning. I don't think Steel is a backline fighter. Steel should be that buffer between you and the enemy team, especially helping out your carry. You have abilities to literally set your carry up so that way he's always in a position to fight safely. Now, granted, some situations are different. Yes, you can be that backline fighter at times, but you should probably save that for your jungler, especially if you have a tanky jungler like the Sevrog, the Grux, the Fang Mao, whatever the case may be. Save it for those guys to get in the backline and disrupt. But as Steel, serve as that buffer, that wall between you and the enemies. Another mistake I also see is people they're dumping their whole entire kit on one hero. You should try to make the most out of your abilities, since all his abilities are AoE essentially. You could definitely get the most out of between your Q, your R, and even your E, smacking multiple people, charging through multiple people, or knocking multiple people up. That's the best way that, in my opinion, that you can play Steel. But as promised, guys, I always show some playtest footage here at the end. As always, leave a like on the video. Definitely drop something in the comments. But without further ado, let's play this footage, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. An enemy